You are listening to Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new season of the Digging In Podcast. I'm your host, Kenjo Kelly, helping you get those questions answered to and through retirement. And what a better way to kick off a brand new season of the podcast by talking to a brand new member of the Rooted family. Today I have with me client service specialist Emily Leibach. Emily, good to see you.
Hi. Great to be here.
Now, you are the newest member of our Rooted family. As of filming, that's always changing. How are you liking it so far?
I love it. Honestly, it's been great. It's a wonderful company. Love the people that I work with, and it's just been good from the get-go for me.
We're still in the honeymoon phase.
I know.
We're still in the honeymoon phase, and that's okay. That's okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What did you do before you got to Rooted?
Before I came here, I was working for United Health Group, working from home, and doing kind of like talent acquisition type work. So working with recruiters, doing like onboarding for clients before they started. I would do background screening and all that fun stuff. So, yeah.
And then when I got to talk to you as part of the interview process, I got to flip the script on you a little bit, right?
Yes.
I got to help acquire your talents for the firm. Was it different being on the other end of that kind of conversation?
Definitely. I guess I guess it gave me more practice to be on that side of the conversation, but I'm definitely used to, being the interviewer, I guess.
Shoes on the other foot today, shoes on the other foot. Well, we're down here in our lovely Champaign office getting to talk to you today because you're based out of this office.
Yep.
You're
Good old
from
Champaign.
this area, right?
Yeah, I'm from Homer, which is like 30 minutes east of here. So not a bad drive, take all the back roads, and familiar with Champaign, so I'm excited to be in person and not working from home anymore. So it was nice for a while, but I'm ready for the change. So
I remember that being kind of a big sticking point for you when we were talking,
yes.
is that you really felt like you wanted to be back in an environment with a team, interacting face-to-face with people on the daily. With our team, we're more than most people can handle most days. So how's that transition been?
Yeah, you're right. I definitely miss the community. I am big on connecting and building those relationships. So that's extremely important for me to have. And that was a challenge working from home. So I love it. Maybe that's why I'm like all in. I'm so excited, because I really miss that community. So.
Tell me a little bit about your path to Rooted and how you really became a part of the Rooted family.
I was looking, for a great company to work with, one that I can grow with. I feel like where I'm at right now in life, it was extremely important for me to find somewhere where I knew I could grow personally and professionally. And I think with this kind of being a different area, an area of expertise, I feel like I have that room for growth personally and professionally. I want to continue to challenge myself, and I could see me growing with this company. So I think that was extremely important for me to find something that I could be with for a long time or the rest of my life, really,
Well, and growth is one of our core values at
Yes.
Rooted. If you haven't already picked up
Yeah.
on that, really fun team to be a part of. And I think not only are we always trying to grow like internally,
Yes.
but we're also just trying to grow together as a team, together as a firm. We're trying to grow for our clients. We're trying
Right.
to grow for our families. And it's just kind of cool to see how that takes a different look, perspective in each person's life.
Right.
So, client service specialist, tell me a little bit about what that entails and what you do on the daily.
So I'm still training with Andrew. He's been, a great source for me and just really digging in with him. I think what I'm most excited about is, again, building those relationships with the clients and really getting to know each and every one of them. But I will take them through kind of an onboarding process, I guess you would say, and then just go through them be there for them if they have any questions, concerns, anything like that, and just kind of be that support for our clients mainly.
And maybe what you don't know is before you were brought on, Zach, our founder, his goal for 2023 was to be very service focused.
Yeah.
We know that our clients have been through a lot over the past couple years, from years where markets were in the tank to we didn't quite know what was going to happen with some acquisitions and some mergers and all this other stuff. So really being service focused for our clients and really being able to meet them wherever they're at and meet their needs is become a giant priority for us as a firm, because we're very privileged to have the clients that we do have. And we realize in this day and age, you can get your finances done over the internet and never meet anybody face to face.
Yeah.
And that's not who we are or what we're about.
Right.
And so being able to really take that service to heart, I really feel like you help embody part of that service mindset.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like my number one goal is to do that, or like continue to be like, oh, how can I make it better? How can I go above and beyond for our clients even more? So,
It's not just answering those yes or no questions.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
yeah.
It's yes, and here's why, or well, maybe we can do it this way because it might be better in the long run.
Yeah.
So obviously situations are situational. That's become my favorite phrase over the past couple of years. But yeah, I'm glad that you see and understand and are a part of that heart for service.
Yeah, definitely.
And really just putting a light on that. We've always felt that way, but really in 2023, we wanted to show our clients more what happens behind the scenes and how we can help service.
Yeah.
Tell me what you do for fun.
Friends and family, of course, those are, my top priority. So whatever, doing stuff with them. I have, of course, my dog, Kobe. We take lots of walks. His favorite game is catch, so we always go to the park. I kind of want to go to like different parks around the area just for fun and different scenery, and so that's a lot of my time right there. But I would say I spend a lot of time with my family for sure. So
that's awesome. I think Kobe's probably more heartbroken than anybody that you're not home working from home every day, right?
Trust me, that was hard for me as well. Leaving him at home, but they adjust, They're meant to do that, I guess. So he's doing great though. So
that's awesome.
As long as we go for our walks.
That's important.
He's ready when I get home.
You got to get your exercise in.
Yeah.
So with you being a client service specialist and you helping with transfers and set up some accounts, now you hadn't worked in the financial services field before, but now you have for a little bit. Tell me about your greatest financial mistake.
Oh, goodness. Definitely the number one I would say is my student loans that I have. Unfortunately, it hurts so bad. But I have student loans and I'm not using it, So I mean, I'm glad that I went to school and all of that, but it's not what I'm using currently, I guess.
Well, you're not alone. You're not alone. I think the last
Yes.
statistic I saw was somewhere in the 80-something
Really?
percent of people that have a job not
Yes.
in their field of study.
I feel like there needs to be more guidance when kids get out of school, you know, to like really
It's a lot of
have
pressure,
them understand.
right? It's a lot of
What
pressure
they're signing.
financially to
Yes.
decide what you're going to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And if you're anything like me, you're going to change your mind a couple times
Yep.
along the way.
And I did.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's awesome. Great to meet you, Emily, and
Yeah.
introduce you to our Rooted family
Yep.
through the Digging In podcast. If you've got any questions for Emily, feel free to shoot her an email. And we'll stop by and see her at the Champaign
Yes,
office.
I would love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Bring dog
Come
treats.
meet me.
That'll do it for this episode of the Digging In podcast. Keep digging in.
This was Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.